Hello. I didn't expect to be making this video now, of all things, especially because it hasn't been all that long since the completed dark matter build. But today, we're completely switching the case. So, let's get it up here. Oh, God. Oh. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. This is gonna be difficult because I did not make any drain ports. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing kind of great, as good as it could be, because I get to build another computer, technically. Well, it's the same computer. It's dark matter. It's going from one case to the other. We're actually switching to the Fractal Design 7 XL, this super size case that I actually did an overview video of recently. And as I alluded to in the review of the Thermaltake Core P3, we were going to be switching over. Honestly, like, I think our first step is going to be the Disassemble dark matter. If you hadn't watched that initial video, we got an XRES 70 Asus ROG Crosshair Formula 8 motherboard. We've got a Ryzen 7 3700X, 2 DIMMs of Delta Rs, 3000 speed, GTX 1080 in here for right now, along with a complete custom loop with all EK parts. So EK reservoir, radiator, tubing, fittings, angle fittings, fans, the works, and a Corsair power supply. So that runs down all that. This is, I guess, the dark matter rebuild. So let's just jump into it. And there you have it, Dark Matter version 2 already. I'm not gonna lie, I really love how this build came out in this case. This was easier than the Core P3 to build in. Like, hands down, easier to build in. It was ridiculously easy to get this system in here, to make this system look nice, to cable manage this system, to honestly build this PC. It actually only really took about an hour and a half for a custom liquid cooled PC, all things considered. Cable management, as I said, super, super easy, super, super clean. These panels are not bowing in the slightest, and I love it. Like, this thing, as big as it is, I mean, it's so big that I am eclipsed by it. But it lives up to the name Dark Matter. Like, this case is Dark Matter, and I love it so much. Not only that, but like, the fans are still doing their 0 RPM thing up at the front. Like, this whole thing is running super, super cool. Like, we're looking at, actually have the specs up here right now. CPU temperatures, we're idling at 33 degrees. It's about that temperature inside our apartment. So it's actually idling at about ambient right now, which is amazing. Like, it's doing all of this, and I just love it. I love it so much. You can definitely hear the pump, but you can always hear the pump a little bit. So I guess really, let's talk about upgrade path, because we do have a small upgrade path for this PC. We are gonna be changing out the pump reservoir combo. Now that I've got parts in here, I know how I want it to all fit. We're actually gonna get one of the bigger EK reservoir pump combos, but like the same type of pump as this one. And we just actually need a 120 millimeter 90-degree bracket that we can then mount at the bottom of the case, and it will fit perfectly. Up top, we are gonna put a slim 420 millimeter radiator, meaning we're going to have two 420s in this case, which is nuts, and it will fit perfectly without much effort or work. The soft tubing, we're gonna keep that because it's actually really, really easy to work with. I didn't create a drain this time around either because of how easy it was to create one when we just did it in the Core P3. So we will be adding at some point a drain, a flow indicator. I thought about getting a temperature sensor probe as well, like just basic things for testing this loop in particular. And once we have the radiator in there, like we'll be able to throw GPU. We could even swap out the motherboard for something like the Threadripper motherboard, and we'd be able to cool it just fine. So honestly, I really, really like how this build came out. I really, really like this case. I really liked everything about it. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, you can leave a like, comment, subscribe. I do content like this all the time, and I actually am going to be reviewing this case shortly. And I don't know if I should review the predecessor to this case as some context. Maybe I'll do them both at the same time, because my first Fractal case, I'm currently not using it, but
I definitely kind of want to compare these two because like this is so much better than the one that I had before. So I guess maybe we'll do a double review of the Define S2. Yes, the Define S2 versus the Define 7XL. So yeah, I'll commit to that video. Thank you guys for watching again. Wolfie out.